I'm going to go over BlackBerry because the company reports earnings on Thursday, June 25th. First up, your price targets. We ended the week at $8.38, down 5.10%. To the north side takes us back to 2 standard deviations, and that is roughly 884. Above that, at another potential take profit area, 906. And down the road, we are looking at roughly $9.28. I will mark the middle of the trend. This is an area where we could chop sideways, or we could continue to follow this path down. But at -2 standard deviations, that would take us to 796 and another potential buy-in area, as well as another potential stop loss area, 774, and below that, roughly 752. I am going to mark out this line, and earnings is here. And right now we are in a downward channel. The middle of the trend by Thursday could be at 709, taking us all the way down to 621. Now looking left, you can see as we hit resistance, we chopped sideways and went down because that's resistance. And then we chop sideways back up to support and a sell-off, and another area where we hit support and another sell-off area down to support, and then chopping sideways. Now this gap I drew out for myself has closed. That, oh, did that really touch? Yeah, that touched on, let's say, the green line. And that would be Monday the 15th. That took us down to 924. Congrats if you went short. After we were long, we fell down. Okay. Let's hit Option R to reset this. And we have a gap that will take us to roughly 1030 that opened up on the 5th. All we're doing basically is retracing from here, making an inverted U, basically, it looks like. The last time I looked at this, we were at 791, hit a high of roughly 1093. So from the point that, oh, let me turn off the magnet. From the point that I spoke about it, we are up 38%. Now I own this stock at $2.62, so I'm up big time. Should I have sold out up here? Probably, but the 1-year price target, according to the analysts, is now up here at 989, which still doesn't beat the high we just hit. So watch out for that. And we have gaps and landmines to the south side. Let's flip this over to the daily so I can mark it out a little bit easier. See, I've tracked this for a long time. Yeah, this thing has whipped us around. So the next gap to the downside, which is this area. Let me just make this a little bit larger, taking us down to 667. Not in the channel, not in the zone, not even close, just something to be aware of. And then we have this one to 543 and 388 and a bunch of them down here, which I will mark out. I bought in at, again, down here. Let's change the numbers. So 262, we're at 838. So I am up 219%. I could have been up to 829-ish, and that's a 316% return. Will it go back down to 262? I hope not. Oh, that would be awful. All right, we are on the daily time frame, so we are going to get different buy and sell signals. Watch out for the RSI. So we are here. So the range to the north side, 928, and then we have gaps down here, but to the south side, 805. All right, that does it for me. I just put out my Gap and Go trades for this upcoming week, so check that out. And if there's a ticker you'd like me to go over, let me know. Have a great trading week.